Hey guys, Zika the Hedgehog here. It's been a long time. A very, very long time, actually. ShadAmy just wanted to reach out to you guys after so many, comments and questions. When will the ShadAmy story continue? And I have a lot of explanations to why I have been gone for a very long time and why, just answer some very questions and, concerns, I guess. Alright. The first time I decided to post the ShadAmy story on Deviantart was the summer of me going into 8th grade. From my 8th grade year going into my freshman year of high school. At that time, I was, very naive, so to speak. I want to say naive. Let's go with that word, naive. And, I was dealing with little stuff at that point. Rumors and everything about me at school, yada yada yada. And I found that writing this story, ShadAmy Story, was helping me get through it. But my thing is, at that time, I had this one friend that I really liked, and basically I wrote the story about ShadAmy Story revolved around him. Freshman year goes on, and I continue adding the chapters and writing it and everything, but then at the end of my freshman year, me and this friend of mine, boyfriend, friend of mine, whatever you would consider it, broke up, and that kind of put me on a halt to writing that story because, again, as I explained, I wrote that story based on him, and having lost him as a friend at that time made me want to stop. Now, also at that time, I was dealing with emotional issues and stuff like that and health problems, and that's also why I couldn't, add on more chapters or continue writing. Also, I was really very, very bad at school, and my freshman year was not very great and everything, so also explains why I had to focus more in school freshman year because I was pretty behind. And so sophomore year comes around and I am still struggling, and junior year comes around and I'm stuck with school stuff, and now more shit happens, more life events and everything. And now it brings me here to this day that I'm reaching out to you guys. And I want to apologize by saying, first of all, I will not be continuing that ShadAmy story. After everything, in these 4 years of my life, I find no desire to continue it. Some one of you people, lovely fans out there who liked the story, I will so gladly hand you the story. I'll give you what I wrote so far on DeviantArt, and you guys can rewrite it and make it your own. Because you guys have a million of amazing ideas. The other ShadAmy story, I actually wrote that one day while listening to, that song RJA, from RJA, Face Down. So I most likely will continue it. I will write your second chapter. I just have to one day again sit down, listen to a song, and it'll slap me in the face, and I'll just write the next chapter. But I want to apologize and say that I'm not going to continue that ShadAmy story. But on the other hand, I will be writing another ShadAmy story now that senior year and it has hit my middle mark of the year and everything is dying down. I will write you guys a story because I want to tell you guys a story of what I learned, but through a ShadAmy story. Now this story will be called ShadAmy Happy Endings Don't Happen. Now I don't know. This is going to be me. My apology gift to all of you guys who have waited for so long just to hear this, and I apologize again. So sorry. I really didn't mean this to happen, but things happen. But either way, I'm gonna write the story, and hopefully you guys will like it, read it, hopefully. And most importantly, I want to teach you guys a lesson. The same lesson that I learned in my 4 years of high school. I want to teach you. So does Shadow. Shadow wants to teach you guys. And so, yeah. Basically, I'm sorry again, guys. I'm sorry. I really am. I really didn't want to do this, and I've been thinking about it, but every time I try sitting down to rewrite, to like write a next chapter, I'm like, I can't do this because I don't feel the same way. It doesn't apply to me anymore, so to speak. But yeah, I'm going to write this new story. Check it out if you want. Next chapter will be up. The first chapter, first chapter will be up maybe a few days, maybe. I'm starting to type it. I'm gonna check it over, read it over, and then put it back. It'll be up one of these days, maybe next week. Because heavens knows I'm not going to be studying for my midterm. But either way, again, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shadow's sorry too. Yeah. He's sorry too. Either way, I guess that's it for now. Maybe also now that you guys see me, we could start doing something like this, and you know, I still do draw Sonic a lot though. So expect more Sonic art, because I've been practicing and doodling for these past 4, and I have a lot of good ideas. Like now after everything, now that I've come out of everything, I have more ideas. So guys, stay tuned. I promise I'll make it all up to you. I promise, from down in my bottom of my heart. I promise. And we're out.